the mathematical representation of the way of life in the universe. In the mysterious space world, the Earth is a special planet in the solar system. On this beautiful blue planet, there grow hundreds of millions of different organic organisms. They are either short or tall, either large or small. Each has its strength, each has its ability, each has its love, each has its pursuit, each has its blessing. They embrace each other, use each other, interact with each other, love and care each other, give each other. They are a great cosmic organism. Their birth and reproduction is by no means the accidental gene mutations in the universe, or the coincidence of the thousands of lives in the natural world. They came to the Earth from the distant space center through rigorous and ingenious design with grand and lofty ideals. They shoulder the great historical mission of the Lord of the universe. The universe is vast, the things and lives are numerous, but each has its Lord. Every piece of land has its Lord. Everything belongs to its Lord. Everything is managed in the hands of its Lord. All things have their Lord, belong to and are managed by their Lord. The universe belongs to the Lord of Yin Yuan, who directly spreads the seeds of life to different galaxies. The Lord of life of each galaxy acts for the management. The Lord of Yin Yuan indirectly reproduces lives to different stars. The life space of different stars is managed by the Lord of life. The Lord of Yin Yuan trusts its life to different constellations. The life space of each constellation is managed by its Lord of life. The Lord of Yin Yuan trusts its life to different stars. The life space of each star is managed by its Lord of life. The universe is so vast, the things are so many, the lives are so complicated, the things are so different. But each has its survival track. Among the tens of thousands of life orbits, the birth and reproduction of all lives in the universe completely belong to the form of above four life forms. The Lord of every life in the universe is the mercy core of cosmic Yin Yuan energy. It is the only God of the universe. The chief planner, chief architect, chief constructor, chief administrator, and chief manipulator of the universe. It governs all things in the universe. It is the Lord of all. It is the God of all. Its sacred and great historical mission is to reproduce life and spread the infinite compassion and mercy, the infinite kindness and love, and the infinite virtue and beauty. Its lofty ideal is to fill the universe with the magnetic field of compassion, the palace of kindness, and the image of virtue and beauty. This is the cause of the formation of the universe, the power of growth, the joy of life, the fruit of nirvana. It is the foundation of the lineage of all lives in the universe. The operation of all lives in the universe has its own way. Life operates in the way. Everything has its longitude. Everything has its latitude. Life travels in the longitude. Things travel in the latitude. The longitude and latitude are distinctive from each other, but they interweave with each other, from top down and left to right, from high to low and big to small, intersect with each other, from simply to complex. What threads them is the mathematical reasoning. Number is the cosmic longitude, and reasoning is the cosmic latitude. When the longitude and latitude are distinctive, the mathematics and reasoning will be accurate. The things and matters will be standard. There will be good order. Each returned to its way. Each has its life. Each bears its duty. Each has its ability. Each enjoys its blessing. Each gets its punishment. Each is accomplished in its own way. The movement and development of all living things in the universe is commanded by number. Number is the measuring instrument of all things. Number is the calculator of life. Number is the decoder of everything. All the activities of human life take the number theory as medium. It is the theory of the mortal world. It is the principle of life, and it is the way of the universe. With it, everything has reasoning. Everything can be high or low, big or small, shallow or deep, simple or complex, easy or difficult. It is the reasoning of all things. The universe is numerous and complicated, unfathomable and changeable. The quantity, size, the right and wrong, twists and twines of all things is inseparable with the calculation and evolution of number. Number is the ladder leading to the cosmic family of all things in the universe. It is the medium between the universe and all living things. It is the arithmetic of the divine vein of the universe. It makes the matter of all living things has strict regularity, integrity, scientificity, and simplicity. It has two ends. It is like the sky wave of the universe, the information channel of the stars, the information of mankind, the trust of life, the messenger of all things. It is mysterious and it is simple. It makes the complicated problems of all things simple. It makes the simple problems of all things complicated. The nature of two entirely different things depends on the virtue of the cosmic life noumenon. Those with good virtue can simplify the complicated problems, can turn hostility into friendship, can contain resentment with mercy, hate with love, anger with virtue, statics with dynamics, stupidity with intelligence in real life, because it is wise. Wisdom comes from peace. Peace comes from mercy. Mercy comes from the cosmic yin-yun. Those without good virtue are likely to complicate simple problems. Much ado about nothing. Return evil for good, return good for evil, return hate for love, return evil for mercy, and contain dynamics with statics, intelligence with stupidity in real life. Because it is unwise. Unwiseness comes from non-peace. Non-peace comes from non-mercy. Non-mercy comes from earth and effect. Effect generates selfishness. Selfishness generates desire. Desire leads to greed. Greed leads to fault. Fault leads to sin. Sin leads to evil. Heaven destroys evil. The life nirvana enters a new life cycle and a new reincarnation channel of the universe. What is the greatest of all things on the earth? Taiji of the Chinese mythology is the greatest. This is the true saying of the theological preach for 3,000 years of history in China. It is also a bright pearl lost in the long history of Chinese culture. 2,000 years ago, Lao Tzu came to the China riding on the crane. He opened a skylight of the universe for the mankind with the Tao in the Tao Te Ching. For their selfish greed, the ruling class covered people's bright eyes and made the history of Chinese civilization and world history grope ahead with difficulties along the dark and rough road. Today, the mankind is ushering in a great new era. The truth theory, bestowed by the God of the universe, has opened a big wisdom door leading to the universe, inspiring the human civilization to move to a higher goal with a faster pace, so the humans can fly to the space from the earth. So the cosmic trinity life of the human life, intelligent life, and extraterrestrial life can connect, trust, communicate, and love each other. How shall we welcome this auspicious era? We must believe the way of the cosmic yin-yun, the principle of yin-yun, the law of yin. The way of the universe is cosmic religious theology. The principles of universe is the natural science in the human mathematical reasoning. The law of universe is the social science in human society. Mankind on this planet must learn to respect the way of the universe, follow the principles of the universe, and obey the law of the universe. This is the sacred and inviolable code of conduct for all living things in the universe. This is the truth of the universe, the realness of the earth, the truth of the human world, the truth of life. The universe is a kaleidoscope, hidden with all things, full of wonder. The access of human wisdom has to be guided by God of Yin. It has to take the mathematical reasoning as the longitude for the great way to prevail. The origin of the mathematical reasoning is Taiji. All living things are generated from Wuji to Taiji. Taiji generates Yuji. Yuji generates life. Life generates yin and yang. Yin and yang generate one. One generates two. Two generates three. Three is the most fundamental and maximal value of the cosmic origin. It is the beginning of life matter. 3 is the maximum in the life germination. 6 is the maximum in the life adulthood. 9 is the maximum in the life extremity. These are the 3 most basic life stages for macro lives in the universe. As the old Chinese saying goes, for the development degree of anything, there can be 1 or 2, but there can never be 3 or 4. When it reaches 3 or 4, it goes beyond the limits of the development matter. The mass will change in the matter. This is the reason. If the cosmic life develops beyond 9, it will derive hundreds of millions of infinite new matters and lives. It is a process of evolution of life nirvana, from quantitative change to qualitative change. The life structure of matter can change from macro to micro, to nano in 13 forms, from the form and touchable to the formless and untouchable, then to spirit form, to God form, and finally to chaotic yin-yun form. For the way of the universe, Wuji is the foundation, Yoji is the result, life is the matter, number theory is the form, reasoning is the image. The truth theory is a sacred bridge linking all living things in the universe to cross the Milky Way. It is to link the simple number with a mysterious and complicated way. It is to transmit the dull number to the colorful and diverse reasoning. It transforms the ever-changing and traceless number into all kinds of matters. It turns the invisible and senseless dark matter through the soundless and stirless dark energy into the vivid and true-to-life tangible bodies in the universe. This is the truth of the universe. This is the image of numbers. This is the imagination of reasoning. This is the organic image of all living things in the universe. This is the real reality of the human world. In the vast universe, among the complicated lives, in the family of all things in the nature, mathematical reasoning is above all. Mathematics is the thread, and reasoning is the needle. Threading a needle can weave the colorful clothes of all things in the universe and dress up the terrestrial life with attire and compose the brilliant chapter of the cosmic life. This is the paradise of mercy, the power of love, the accomplishment of virtue, the reality of beauty, the principle of the universe, the truth of the mortal world, the truth of life. Lord of Yin-Yun is almighty in the universe. The cosmic law is the supreme of the universe. The cosmic number is the most holy of the universe. The cosmic way rules the universe. The tangible body of the universe can be evolved with mathematical reasoning. The intangible body can be endowed by virtue. Everything in the universe changes from formless to form, from form to microform, to small form, to big form, to extreme form, and then from form to formless, and then to a new cycle, generation to generation, endlessly. Birth comes from yin, Life comes from love. Energy comes from virtue. Shape comes from beauty. This is the number of all things. This is the principle of universe. This is the way of life. The road of human destiny is under your feet. The way of human survival lies in the truth. The secret of human development lies in mathematical reasoning. The source of human happiness is in the heart of every one of us. If you believe in compassion, your heart will be filled with compassion. If you believe in kindness and love, your heart will be filled with kindness and love. If you believe in virtue and beauty, your heart will be filled with virtue and beauty, and you will act gracefully. Your pursuit is your choice. Your choice determines your future. This is the land of bliss for life. There is the land of bliss for life, and there is the land of ruin for life. You shall reap what you sow.